Okay, 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg kicking off a national summer construction tour in early July in North Carolina.
I still have the heart of a mayor everywhere I go.
Buttigieg has become the face of President Joe Biden's bipartisan infrastructure law, which is funding 57,000 projects and counting. He's visited 49 states promoting the benefits. Number 50, Maine, is scheduled in August. The Biden White House sees it as one of its major accomplishments, all the more so because when he was president, Donald Trump was unable to deliver a similar law.
We're going to be out there telling the story, helping to bring home how decisions that are made in Washington when people do cooperate, like that bipartisan infrastructure law, turn into real benefits on the ground.
Spectrum News first spoke with Buttigieg in early July as he touted a freeway project in Winston-Salem that's receiving more than $350 million in funding. Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris hope voters see the tangible benefits of the infrastructure law and will think of those benefits when they vote in November. A recent poll found Secretary Buttigieg is the most well-known member of President Biden's cabinet, and it helps as he travels the country promoting projects like this. But voters tell us they're not necessarily connecting this infrastructure funding with President Biden.
I don't know exactly what the scope of these monies are being used for these projects.
I think I know that tax dollars are spent on roads and infrastructure, but I don't think I know specifically who's paying for what or what's federal, what's state, what's local.
I don't think it would change my vote. I mean, there's nothing in this world that would get me to not vote blue this November, but it certainly helps to see things like infrastructure projects.
Why do you think it's not necessarily connecting with people?
Well, frankly, when something is good news instead of a hot controversy, it commands less attention. But that's exactly why I'm out here.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Buttigieg also joined North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper in breaking ground on a rail project linking Raleigh and Richmond, Virginia. The infrastructure law is pumping $1 billion into it.
When Secretary Pete Buttigieg shows up in North Carolina, something good happens every time. Every time.
This trip came just days after Biden's disastrous debate performance that put concerns about his age in the spotlight. Buttigieg defended Biden.
The president, the boss that I work for, is a focused and disciplined leader, and you can tell from the results that we've gotten.
Less than 3 weeks later, Biden ended his candidacy and endorsed Harris to succeed him. And both Buttigieg and Cooper are believed to be on Harris's list of potential running mates.
I sincerely don't know what the future will bring. I do know that I have a day job that I'm passionate about and will do everything I can when I'm not doing that day job to help make the case for Kamala Harris to be the next president.
We spoke again with Buttigieg in his personal capacity on July 23rd. He wouldn't confirm whether the Harris campaign was vetting him, but he did say he's confident she can pick up where Biden left off, and also effectively communicate the administration's accomplishments, like the infrastructure law.
I think she represents continuity in terms of values, but change in terms of a new messenger who I think can speak in new ways to all generations of Americans.
In the meantime, Buttigieg will continue traveling in his official role promoting infrastructure projects.
This year, 2024, is about the dirt flying.
And the administration hopes about voters recognizing the size, scope, and benefits of the infrastructure law. In North Carolina, Taylor Popolars, Spectrum News.